Ho ho ho, it's not Christmas anymore, but I still found this. Woman puts 168 trees in her house. I'm not one to judge a bit of Christmas decorating. I know some people go overboard with the lights in their yards, but this chick finds the room for the amount of stuff people would have outside inside her house. And this dude supports it. Well, I guess he actually just enables it. You can tell by the dead look in his eyes that he doesn't have the spine to support anything anymore.
They freshen up, then have breakfast together, as usual. But what is not usual is that during the month of December, their home becomes a forest on the inside.
Okay, wow. Every single tree in this house is decorated. I always hated decorating Christmas trees, and I still do. It's just so boring and time consuming. But these people must be insane if they have the gumption to do all of this.
While 70% of all American households display a Christmas tree during the holiday season each year, Shay has 168 trees.
I am insane. I mean, and I'm the first to admit that this touches on the basis of insanity.
I called it. She actually is insane. Although if she herself knows this, then why doesn't she do something to change it? Actually, if she knows she's insane, yet keeps doing this every year, then that would make her insane on an even higher level, meaning she doesn't realize just how insane she is. Dr. Phil, I have a nutcase for you.
And Shay has given each and every one of her 168 artificial trees its own distinct personality.
Stop. This woman is decorating her tree with used cigarette boxes. If I see a Christmas tree decorated with baby doll heads or just straight up cobwebs, I wouldn't be surprised anymore. Honestly, I'm kind of just waiting until I see a tree filled with dead cats. It probably wouldn't be beyond her.
The largest is a 12-foot tree, and has 5 crates of ornaments, and it takes 12 hours to decorate.
5 crates. The most I've ever used on a tree was 2, and that took hours to finish. If this tree seriously takes 12 hours to decorate, then how does she finish them all? Okay, let's do some quick math here. So her tallest tree is 12 feet tall, and that takes 12 hours to finish. That brings her decorating speed to about 1 hour for every foot of tree. Yes, I know height varies size, but we won't get into that. This isn't a math channel. If you want accuracy, you go somewhere else. So excluding the 6-inch tree, there are 167 trees to be decorated. One can assume that trees between 1 and 12 feet will be decorated, so the median for those numbers is 5.5. This multiplied by 167 is 918.5, which means it takes roughly 918 hours to decorate all of these trees. If she worked on these trees non-stop for 16 hours each day, she would spend about 57 days decorating trees. What the fuck?
This poor tree was gonna be thrown away into the dump, and so I rescued him, and so now he's got a home for life.
I think this woman needs to go on an episode of Hoarders. Her house doesn't look that disgusting, but if this isn't hoarding, then what is? She just happens to be more hygienic and organized than most.
This is the oddest place that I have a tree. It's actually in my bathtub. I call it my boudoir tree. This is the tree that all of my guests love to touch.
How exactly does this woman shower? Does she take the tree out? And if so, where does it go? The bathroom is already so full of things. She also says that people love to touch it. Is she bringing people into her bathroom to see this tree? Does she consider that normal? If she had an attic, you know she would be putting trees there. Someone comes to the door. Oh, hey, Darlene, you need to see my new trees. Just follow me up to my attic.
She even has a tree that hangs upside down in her living room.
Charity, what are you doing? Everything's got to go upside down. It's an upside down tree. Come on, get those things off of there. Are you crazy?
Honestly, yes, she is a little crazy, seeing as she's still helping you put up this tree. Or put down this tree? You've made me start to go a little crazy just from watching this video. You're attempting to defy gravity by putting all of your ornaments upside down, just like the poor tree you flipped. Your daughter even knows you're insane. Listen to that sigh.
Crazy?
Hear that? That's the sigh of someone who knows their mother was going batshit.
My favorite tree is probably the big one in the living room, just because it's huge. It's got like over 3,000 twinkle lights on it.
2,100.
We work on it all day. I mean, it takes us like 7-8 hours to put it
12
up.
hours.
The mother has gone from insane to psychopathic. She memorizes the number of lights and exact amount of time it takes to put up the 12-foot tree. She can probably recall all the ornaments on every tree and remember where they came from. She can also probably remember every single victim she's brought over to her house.
Shay touches every single one to make sure they're hung just the right way.
Look at this. From there to there, 11 inches. From there to there, what? 5 inches? Are you kidding me?
And that means a minimum of 40 hours of decorating a week, on top of her full-time job as a hairdresser.
So she isn't retired, she has a full-time job, and still manages to pull this off every year? That doesn't even seem possible unless she starts in September. Taking them down probably takes even more time. If everyone had as much dedication towards their passions as this woman does, we would probably already have ended worldwide hunger and cured every known disease.
I start decorating the first weekend of October, and I don't stop until the first weekend in December.
Although it takes her 2 months to install the trees, Shay only keeps her trees up for 3 weeks. They start coming down the day after Christmas.
Wait, this math doesn't seem right. If she does all this in 2 months, then, if my calculations were correct, she would have to work for 14 hours each day on top of her job. That's literally all of her day. She would have no time to eat or sleep. There's no other possible answer than she's a witch. She made a pact with Satan to give herself the ungodly ability of decorating more Christmas trees than anyone would ever own in less time than it takes for all the eggnog in the refrigerator to magically disappear.
To Shay, being made of plastic shouldn't stop them from growing, just like any real living tree.
If someone gives me a special ornament and I have only one, I'll put it on like a 2-foot tree, and then if I get more, then the tree grows.
And just like she did with her daughter and grandchildren, Shay keeps photo albums of her trees to document their growth over the years.
We have a small fish tree, and there it is. It is a huge 8-foot tree. I'm so proud of that tree.
This is insane. She is insane. There is no other way to put it. This woman is actually out of her mind. She's taking care of fake trees like she would a human child. Do you see how many albums she has? She's even proud of one of her trees, a totally inanimate object. She even said it like she was proud of something it had accomplished. This woman needs help.
Each year, as more trees move in, some things have to move out, including Thomas's car, Baby.
This is normally where we like to park our baby.
Scratch that. This entire family needs help. The mother has a Christmas tree addiction, the daughter helps for some reason, and the father is calling a car his baby. It's said that opposites attract, but in this instance, I think their internal magnets forgot what polarity was altogether. Why do they have so many table sets in their garage? Why do they have 168 trees in their house? Why is everyone in the family so okay with these things? I have so many questions. But anyway, that's as far as I'm going with this. What happened to the woman after? Well, you can find out in an all-new Santa Sent Me to the ER, where a Christmas tree does some stuff to a woman. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe.